A rolling stone gathers no moss. A person who keeps moving or changing is less likely to become stagnant or stuck in one place.
You know, I've been thinking about my career lately, and I can't help but feel like I should stay in one job for a long time.
Well, that's one perspective. But remember the saying, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
True, but I worry that if I keep changing jobs, it might look like I lack commitment or stability.
That's a valid concern. But there's also a lot to be said for gaining diverse experiences and skills through different roles.
I see your point. It's just that sometimes I envy people who have been with the same company for years, climbing the ladder steadily.
That can be a rewarding path for some, but it's not the only path to success. It really depends on your goals and values.
I suppose you're right. I just need to find the right balance between stability and growth.
Exactly. It's important to find what works best for you and your career. Sometimes, staying in one place can gather moss, and other times, being a rolling stone can keep you agile and adaptable.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind as I make my decisions.
You're welcome. Just remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to career choices. Find what works best for you and your goals.
Take after, resemble a family member in appearance or behavior.
Your son is growing up so fast. Does he take after you or his mom?
It's interesting. Physically, he's starting to take after me, but personality-wise, he seems to take after his mom more.
That's a nice balance. What traits do you see in him that are like you?
Well, he's got my curly hair and the same blue eyes. People often say he looks just like I did at his age.
It's always amusing when kids resemble one parent more than the other. How about his interests or hobbies?
He's definitely into sports, just like I was at his age. Soccer and basketball seem to be his favorites.
That's great. And the personality traits from his mom?
He's got her patience and kindness. Sometimes, I'm amazed at how understanding he can be just like her.
Sounds like the best of both worlds. It's fascinating to see how children take after their parents in various ways.
Absolutely. It's like watching a mix of our genes and personalities come to life in a new generation.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it really is. I've been grappling with this decision for days now.
What's making it so difficult for you?
Well, on one hand, if I take the job, it's a great career move with a higher salary. But on the other hand, I love my current job, and the people there are like family.
I can see how that's a dilemma. Is the new job in the same field?
No, it's in a completely different industry, and I'm not sure if I'll enjoy it as much as what I'm doing now.
Change can be intimidating, for sure. Have you talked to anyone about it?
I've discussed it with my friends and family, but their advice is split right down the middle.
What does your gut tell you?
My gut is equally divided. It's like an internal tug of war.
Well, no matter what, I'm here to support your decision. Just remember, sometimes taking the tough path leads to the greatest rewards.
Thanks, I really appreciate that. I'll make the call soon, one way or another.
Do you have any kids?
What's your favorite place you visited?
I'd have to say Barcelona. The architecture, the food, the vibe, it's all amazing.
That sounds incredible. I've always wanted to visit Spain. What was your favorite part about Barcelona?
Probably exploring the Gothic quarter. The narrow streets and historic buildings give it such a unique charm.
I'll definitely add it to my travel bucket list. Did you have any memorable experiences there?
Oh, for sure. Watching the sunset from Park Güell was magical, and touring the Sagrada Familia was awe-inspiring.
Wow, those sound like unforgettable moments. Did you try any standout dishes while you were there?
The paella and tapas were incredible, of course. But I also loved trying out some lesser-known Catalan specialties.
Barcelona sounds like a dream destination. I can't wait to visit someday.
You'll love it. There's so much to see and do. You'll never get bored.
Thanks for sharing your experience. It's got me even more excited to plan my own trip to Barcelona.
Anytime. Let me know if you need any travel tips or recommendations.
I'm in a pickle.
Hey, I need your advice. I'm in a pickle.
Oh no, what's going on? What's got you in a pickle?
Well, I promised to help organize the school fundraiser, but I've also got that work project due on the same day.
Yikes, that does sound like a tough spot. How can I help?
I'm thinking of asking my coworker to cover for me at work that day, but I'm worried about letting my team down.
That's a tricky situation. Have you talked to your boss about it?
Not yet, but I think I should. I just hope they'll understand.
It's worth a shot, and maybe your coworker can manage your responsibilities while you're at the fundraiser. Teamwork, right?
True, it's all about balance. I don't want to let down the school either. Thanks for listening and helping me figure this out.
Of course, you're not alone in this. Sometimes we all find ourselves in a pickle, but with a little support and some tough decisions, you'll get through it.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. I'll talk to my boss and my coworker. Hopefully, it all works out in the end.
Baking recipes.
Have you tried any new baking recipes lately? I'm in the mood to whip up something sweet.
Funny you should ask. I just made the most incredible chocolate chip cookies yesterday. They were chewy on the inside and perfectly crisp on the edges.
Oh, I love a good chocolate chip cookie. Do you mind sharing the recipe?
Of course not. It's a family recipe that I've tweaked over the years. I'll write it down for you.
Thanks. I'll definitely give it a try. I've been craving some homemade cinnamon rolls. Do you have a favorite recipe for those?
Absolutely. I have a tried and true recipe that's guaranteed to produce soft, gooey cinnamon rolls with just the right amount of sweetness. I'll send it to you.
You're the best. I can't wait to bake up a batch. There's something so comforting about the smell of freshly baked goods filling the house.
I couldn't agree more. Baking is not just about the end result. It's also about the joy it brings to those around you. Let me know how your cinnamon rolls turn out.
Will do. And I'll be sure to save you a few.
I don't understand. Can you explain it again?
I don't understand. Can you explain it again?
Of course. So, the new software update integrates our CRM system with the sales platform, streamlining the lead generation process.
Okay, but how does that affect our customer service procedures?
I see where the confusion is. With this integration, our customer service agents will have real-time access to customer data, allowing them to provide more personalized support.
I get it now. So, it will help us improve our response time and tailor our assistance to individual needs?
Exactly. It's all about enhancing the customer experience and optimizing our service efficiency.
That makes sense. Thanks for clarifying.
No problem. If you have any more questions or need further explanation, feel free to ask.
Will do. I appreciate your patience.
Not a problem at all. We're here to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's practice our speaking.
Hey, ready to practice our speaking skills?
Absolutely. Let's dive in. What's our topic today?
How about discussing the impact of technology on society?
Sounds good. I'll start. Technology has revolutionized communication, making it easier to connect with people globally.
Definitely. It's amazing how we can now video call someone on the other side of the world in an instant.
True. But there are downsides too, like the rise of cyberbullying and online scams.
Right. The internet can be a double-edged sword. But it's also transformed industries, like healthcare and education.
Agreed. Remote learning and telemedicine have become more accessible thanks to technology.
And let's not forget the impact on jobs. Automation is changing the workforce landscape.
Absolutely. It's crucial for us to adapt and acquire new skills to stay relevant in this digital age.
Definitely. Overall, technology has reshaped society in profound ways, both positive and negative.
Indeed. Our challenge is to harness its benefits while mitigating its drawbacks.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
No problem. I was saying that I'm considering taking up a new hobby.
Ah,
Got it. What hobby are you thinking of trying?
I'm thinking of learning how to play the guitar. I've always admired musicians, and I think it would be a fun challenge.
That sounds exciting. Have you ever played an instrument before?
Not really, aside from a few piano lessons when I was younger. But I've always been drawn to the guitar.
It's never too late to start learning. Have you looked into taking lessons? Or learning online?
Yeah, I've been researching different options. I'm considering either taking private lessons or using online tutorials to teach myself.
Both sound like good options. Learning to play an instrument can be very rewarding.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great way to relax and unwind after work.
Definitely. And who knows? Maybe you'll discover a hidden talent for music.
That would be cool. But even if I don't, I think it'll still be a fun journey to embark on.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see how it goes for you. Let me know if you need any help or advice along the way.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll keep you updated on my progress.
Seasonal ingredients.
Hey, have you been cooking with any interesting seasonal ingredients lately?
Absolutely. With the fall season here, I've been incorporating a lot of squash and root vegetables into my dishes.
That sounds delicious. I love how versatile squash can be. What have you been making with it?
Well, I made a creamy butternut squash soup last week that turned out amazing. And tonight, I'm planning to roast some acorn squash with a maple glaze.
Yum. That sounds so comforting. And perfect for the cooler weather. I've been using a lot of apples in my cooking lately, since they're in season.
Apples are great for both sweet and savory dishes. Have you tried making any desserts with them?
Yes. I made an apple crisp the other day with a cinnamon oat topping. It was a big hit with my family.
That sounds delicious. It's so satisfying to cook with ingredients that are at their peak freshness and flavor.
Definitely. I love the variety and inspiration that seasonal ingredients bring to my cooking.
Under the weather, feeling unwell.
Hey, you don't look your usual self today. Is everything okay?
Ugh, not really. I'm feeling under the weather. I think I caught a cold.
Oh no, that's no good. Have you seen a doctor?
Not yet, but I've been resting, drinking fluids, and taking over-the-counter medicine. It just hit me out of nowhere.
Well, you should definitely consider seeing a doctor if it persists. Your health is important.
Yeah, you're right. I was hoping it would pass, but it's been a couple of days now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thanks, but I think I just need some rest for now. I appreciate your concern.
No problem. Just take it easy and get better soon.
I'll try my best. I hate feeling under the weather. It's so frustrating.
I know what you mean, but it's just a matter of time before you're back to your old self.
Thanks for the encouragement. I hope you don't catch whatever I've got.
Fingers crossed. Get well soon, and we'll catch up when you're feeling better.
Keep at, continue doing something diligently.
How's your new workout routine going?
It's challenging, but I'm determined to get fit. I've been keeping at it every day.
That's great to hear. Consistency is key when it comes to fitness. How do you stay motivated?
I set small goals for myself and celebrate achievements along the way. It helps me stay focused and motivated to keep at it.
Smart approach. I've been trying to learn a new language, but it's tough to stay consistent. Any tips on how to keep at it?
Find resources that make learning enjoyable. Whether it's language apps, books, or conversations, make it a part of your daily routine. That way, you'll naturally keep at it.
Good advice. I tend to lose interest after a while.
It happens. Just remind yourself why you started. Keeping at it even when it gets tough is what leads to success.
You're right. I'll give it another shot and try to make it a consistent part of my day.
That's the spirit. Don't give up, and you'll see progress over time. Just keep at it.
Can I have your attention, please?
Hey, can I have your attention, please?
Sure, what's up?
I just wanted to remind everyone about the meeting tomorrow morning.
Oh, right. Thanks for the heads up. I almost forgot about it.
No problem. It's an important one, so I wanted to make sure everyone's aware.
Absolutely. Do you know what time it starts?
It's at 9 o'clock a.m. sharp. So we should all be there a few minutes early to get settled.
Got it. I'll make sure to set my alarm a bit earlier than usual.
Great. And if anyone has any updates or topics they want to discuss, let me know so we can add them to the agenda.
Will do. I might have a couple of things to bring up, actually.
Perfect. Just shoot me an email with the details. I'll make sure it's included.
Sounds good. Thanks for keeping us organized.
Of course. We want to make the most out of our time together.
Sorry, what was it that you said?
Sorry, what was it that you said?
I was asking if you could help me with the presentation for Monday's meeting.
Ah, got it. What specifically do you need help with?
I could use some assistance in designing the slides and organizing the content.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Do you have the information and materials ready?
Yes, I've gathered the data and outlined the key points. I just need help putting it all together in a visually appealing way.
Sounds good. Let's schedule some time to work on it together. How about we meet up tomorrow afternoon?
That works for me. What time were you thinking?
How about 2 p.m.? Does that work for you?
Perfect. I'll see you then.
Great. Just bring your laptop and any other materials you think we'll need. Will do. Thanks for offering to help. I really appreciate it. No problem. We make a good team.
A bitter pill to swallow, something unpleasant but necessary to accept.
So, I had my performance review today.
How did it go?
It was a bitter pill to swallow. My boss said my work needs major improvements.
Ouch, that's tough to hear. What specifically did they mention?
They pointed out a few mistakes I've made recently, and they think my productivity could be better.
I'm sorry to hear that. But sometimes constructive criticism, even if it's hard to take, can lead to growth.
I understand that, but it's still hard to accept. I take pride in my work, and I hate feeling like I've let my team down.
It's a tough situation, no doubt. But you've got a good work ethic, and I'm sure you can turn things around.
Thanks for your support. I'm just not looking forward to the extra work to improve.
I get it. It's not easy, but facing challenges head-on can be an opportunity for personal and professional development.
You're right. I guess I just need to see it as a stepping stone rather than a bitter pill.
That's the spirit. I know you'll bounce back from this and prove yourself.
I appreciate your encouragement. It means a lot.
Make out with, kiss and engage in romantic or intimate activity with someone.
Did you see Jake and Emma at the party last night?
Yeah, they were pretty inseparable. It looked like they were making out in the corner for quite a while.
Seriously? I thought they were just friends. Did they finally confess their feelings for each other?
I guess so. It was hard to ignore the way they were making out. It seems they've taken their relationship to the next level.
I had no idea. They've been spending a lot of time together lately, but I didn't think it was anything romantic.
Well, actions speak louder than words, right? It was pretty clear they weren't just catching up as friends.
I wonder if this will change the dynamics within our friend group.
It's possible. Things can get a bit complicated when people start making out within the same social circle.
True. I just hope it doesn't lead to any awkwardness or drama.
Let's give them some space and see how things unfold. Hopefully, it won't affect the group dynamics too much.
Do you have any upcoming events or plans?
Do you have any upcoming events or plans?
Yeah. I'm actually going to a concert next weekend. One of my favorite bands is playing in town.
That sounds like fun. Who are you going to see?
It's a rock band called The Black Keys. I've been a fan for years, so I'm really excited.
They put on a great show. I'm sure you'll have a blast.
Thanks, I can't wait. What about you? Any plans coming up?
Not much on the calendar right now. Just some work stuff, and maybe a dinner with friends next Saturday.
Nice. It's always good to have some downtime to relax.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. Do you have any other events lined up after the concert?
Not really. Just taking it one day at a time. Might plan a weekend getaway soon, though.
Sounds like a good idea. A little getaway can be refreshing.
Exactly. Well, if you're ever looking for something to do, feel free to join me at the concert.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy the concert!
What's your favorite type of coffee or tea?
What's your favorite type of coffee or tea?
I'm a coffee person through and through. Can't start my day without a good cup of dark roast.
I'm more of a tea person myself. Green tea specifically. I find it refreshing, and it gives me a nice energy boost.
Ah, green tea. I've tried it a few times, but it never quite clicked for me. Too subtle, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste. But there are so many varieties out there. You might find one you like.
Maybe I'll give it another shot. So, do you take your green tea plain, or with anything added?
I usually drink it plain, but occasionally I'll add a slice of lemon for some extra zest.
Interesting. With coffee, I like to keep it simple too. Just black, no sugar or cream.
Classic choice. I admire that. But hey, whether it's coffee or tea, as long as it gets the job done, right?
Exactly. Cheers to that.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have everything your way. There are trade-offs.
You know, I've been thinking about taking that job offer in the other city. It's a great opportunity, but it means leaving behind everything I have here.
It's a big decision, for sure. But remember, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd have to choose between the new job and all the things I've built here.
Sometimes, in life, you have to make tough choices. What matters most to you right now?
Well, the job is a fantastic opportunity for my career, but I also have deep roots here and great friends.
It's a classic case of, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you stay, you might wonder what could have been in that new job. If you leave, you may miss what you had here.
It's such a hard decision to make. I wish there was a way to have both.
We all do. But ultimately, you have to prioritize what's most important to you at this point in your life.
Thanks for your perspective. It's a lot to think about, and it helps to talk it out.
Anytime. Just remember, whatever choice you make, it's a step toward your goals, even if it means leaving behind some cake.
Could you repeat that more clearly?
Could you repeat that more clearly?
Sure, I was saying that I'm thinking of hosting a barbecue next weekend.
Ah, got it. Where were you thinking of having it?
I was considering having it in my backyard, if the weather permits.
That sounds like a great idea. What day were you thinking?
Probably Saturday afternoon. That way, people can come by after lunch and stay until the evening.
Sounds like a plan. Do you need any help with preparations?
Thanks for offering. I might need some help setting up the grill and arranging seating.
No problem. I can definitely lend a hand with that. What kind of food were you planning to serve?
I was thinking of doing classic barbecue fare like burgers, hot dogs, and grilled veggies.
Sounds delicious. Should I bring anything?
Just yourself and maybe a side dish, or dessert if you'd like.
Sounds good. I'll bring a salad or some fruit.
Perfect. It'll be a fun way to kick off the summer.
Are you ready to unlock the secrets to mastering English effortlessly? Imagine being able to understand, speak, and write English with confidence and ease, opening doors to new opportunities, cultures, and connections worldwide. Here are some tips to help you along the way.
Find fault with, criticize or complain about something.
I heard the boss wasn't happy with the last project presentation. Did they find fault with our work?
Yeah, unfortunately, they found fault with the way we presented the data and thought we missed some key points.
That's frustrating. Did they provide any specific feedback, or did they just find fault without offering solutions?
A bit of both, I guess. They found fault with our analysis methods and suggested we go back and reevaluate before the final presentation.
I hate it when they find fault without acknowledging the effort we put into it.
Tell me about it. It's demotivating when all they do is find fault instead of appreciating the hard work the team puts in.
Maybe we should schedule a meeting to discuss the feedback and find out exactly what they're looking for.
That's a good idea. It's important to address their concerns and find common ground to avoid them continually finding fault with our work.
Agreed. Let's set up a meeting and try to find solutions to their concerns. Hopefully, it will help improve the overall project perception.
Sounds like a plan. Let's find a way to turn their feedback into constructive actions.